All right, so this week, week 6, we did a game of war, which was technically under, I guess, object-oriented programming and debugging. Um, and to briefly describe the game of war, we have a two-player game where the deck is shuffled, cut in half, and each player has cards ranking from 2 to ace. With suit not mattering in their final score. At the start, one card is flipped from each deck at the same time, and the player with the highest value gets a point. So here's our app, our main file. So we've got 2 players, which takes in an initial name and score. We populate our deck, we shuffle the deck, we go through that deck of cards, which is 52. And if even, player 1's going to draw a card. If odd, player 2 draws a card. And then we're going to flip that first card, get that value for each, and see whose value is larger. If neither, we say it's a tie. And we end up getting that final score and who the winner is. Otherwise, it's a draw. So here we'll just look at our other classes. So we've got a card where we're instantiating our fields. The value is 2 through 14, represents 2 through ace. We've got string numbers, which also represents 2 through ace, but is in a string. And then our suits, which are like diamond, hearts, all of that. And then here we're defining our constructor, which has suits, numbers, and the value. We've got our getters and setters as usual. And then we're going to describe that card so we actually get some feedback. And then here we're going to look at our deck. Here we've got those again. We've got a shuffle method that shuffles the cards at the very beginning. We've got a draw method that gets the card from the first instance in each person's hand. And then we've got a populate method, which populates our card, our big deck array list. And then if we flip, we remove the first entry. And then again, we're describing it here. In player, we have a list of card, hand, we initiate score and the name of the players. And then we've got our getters and setters again, and then another describe method. If the score goes up for either player, we increment that score over time. So here we're going to run it. And then again, we're starting from, what was it? If even, player 1 draws. So player 1 would have the 5 of hearts, and then player 2 would have 7 of hearts. So player 2 should have won that first round. Yep. And then these next 2 rounds, it was a tie. And then overall, we've got our player 2 final score and our player 1 final score, and it was a draw. And that's about it.